in the sense of dating, when you don't have an external supervision, is it right for Christians? Is it right for a Christian brother and a Christian sister to be in a relationship? Hi, LiQWYD Aaron here, and I'm an author and inspirational speaker. I just recently wrote a book titled Overcoming Negative Addictions. In this book, I shared very simple systems I have discovered in God that can help you break the hold of every habit limiting your success. Is it wrong for Christians to date? Okay, looking at it in scripture, you wouldn't find anywhere where dating is really mentioned in context or in practice. In the days of our patriarchs, for instance, Abraham, in Abraham's case, when he was to get a wife for Isaac, Isaac did not have to, ask out, like we have to, today we have to toast your, sorry for using the word toast, ladies, no, take it easy on me, ladies. Sorry for using the word toast, no, okay, you cannot be toast. In the real sense of things now, on the most serious, come on, let's get serious, Okay, a church boy needs to mellow down his spirituality sometimes and ask a lady out, not in tongues, but in English. But it was not a common practice those days. Now, in modern society, you have to just take a step and ask the sister out. There are many other places in scripture where you can find relationship that comes before marriage. An example, we see in the story of Mary and Joseph, that's the earthly parents of Jesus in his incarnate flesh. They were betrothed, and the word betrothed there signifies something like an engagement done. The days of Paul the Apostle, when he was addressing the church, I think the Corinthian church, and he was mentioning to them, now he said, if you feel that you are not behaving the right way concerning your virgin, another translation, the New Living Translation says, fiancé, then you should get married to her if you're not under compulsion. I think that's where it's mentioned. And if you're talking about fiancé, it means talking about engagement. So apart from those areas, I don't think I've seen any place in scripture where dating is mentioned. Does this mean Christians should not date? Well, I believe this is my opinion. Christians can date if they do it the right way, if they do it in the love of God and the fear of the Lord. Now, courting would have been a more appropriate way for believers today, but you see, courting goes with a lot of advantages and so much disadvantages, so also dating. Now, the advantages of courting is this. When you are courting, of course, as you get close to the brother and that sister, your emotions and feelings will begin to try to find expression, and with an external person, yeah, it could be curtailed. But the truth of the matter is that if there's an external person, you will not be your real self. You would always be trying to please an external factor, an external person, an external authority. But in the case of dating, you can be your true self. But since there's no external person, you can easily cross the line and step into fulfilling your lust, gratifying the desires of the flesh, getting into sexual immorality and all. I would like to say is I have dated before as a church boy, as a believer, and I have crossed the line. Should I have said that? Yeah, but I needed to say it so you will know that I'm not saying things just to provide you content. I'm saying this out of what I've experienced and what I've learned from the Lord and how the Lord has disciplined me in that area. Don't ask me if I'm dating presently. Should I tell them? That will be another video. Okay, now you can date as a believer, but boundaries needs to be set by both of you, so you do not cross the line of compromising your faith and your values. Now, a relationship is not godly because godly people are dating. A dating relationship is godly because godly people do godly things in a dating relationship. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So you need to help yourselves so you don't cross the line. So what you need is not an external person. What you need is the fear of the Lord. Because whether a person is there or not, the presence of the Lord is always there. You are believers. You carry God's presence. You know what I'm saying. His presence is always there. He's in you. So He's always there. Even if he's not in you, he's always there. So that's just to say that. So if you really fear the Lord and love the Lord, even if you compromise, you begin to take steps towards healing, not steps further into sin. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So I believe the guideline is not whether you should date or court. You could choose any one of them. You could choose any one of them. Whichever one you think is best for you. But the bottom line is that you both should love the Lord and love Him intimately, beyond yourselves, beyond your affections, your ambitions, your feelings, your will, your dreams, and all that. I would like to end with this. Do not ever misinterpret the purpose of dating. Not every dating relationship ends in marriage or should end in marriage. The purpose of dating or even courting is to see if you can get married. If in the course of dating you find out that whoever you're dating is not a potential husband or not a potential wife, this is the best time to quit. It's better you date wrong than marry wrong. It's better. Have other tips and ideas on how we can date right or court right? You can drop it in the comment section below so we can have a healthy discussion around this concept.